from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Inside.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Pressure coming. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Got it behind the line. It's Fareed. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. Like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Categories, paraphrase, subcategories, options set to over 18 plays with 7 options. 4, 3 is selected. Your friend LILPOPPU is now online.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Notification, your friend HEROIN for LIFE is
They'll
now
leave it with
online.
him. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Hokies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 11 over Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him.
Entering outscore first.
We need a 2-minute offense. When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away. Now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one. Somehow it's 2nd and 7.
Out and air raid under.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Audible.
2nd down. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
To the air. It's Lincoln. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Inside.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to over 18 plays. We have 7 options. 4, 3 is selected.
Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
There are 3 categories. We have
QBs, when you see
options.
zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense
selected.
when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Spread.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Cover 2 in old fireman.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Scanning the field. It's Beebe. Working that left side now. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's decision time now for the head coach. You probably like the play call. Third down, you're running the ball thinking you're going to get it in your own end. You don't. Now what do you do?
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump?
Notification. Your friendly IGDOVYWHIP is now online.
Off play action. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Keeps looking downfield. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Option is set. Reverse flea flicker.
One more snap coming before halftime. Throws it back. Here's a heat. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Notification. Entering play call. Colin. Normal.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 3 Sky. Suggestions. There's no.
We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement.
Lot of run to the right. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Notification. Your friend GUND3 is now online.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Dropping back, it's Lincoln. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
That one comes out hot down the right side. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage when D6
and Virginia
plays.
Tech sends the offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you're...
Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
There are 6 categories.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Stretch out, jet sweep.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
Pass protection.
Offense changing the play. Back to pass. It's Lincoln. Under fire. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got some room to run.
Oh my God!
Oh. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
Entering play
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage. Reading the quarterback's eyes, he'll make you pay. And he did right there with that pick six.
Coach entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 11 over Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Hey, make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of...
Makes the grab inside the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lincoln. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Making side adjustments here. He'll throw on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, 3rd down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trick to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen it had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quarterback will keep it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down, 10 yards to go.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too, and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans.
Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down.
Headed to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Formation, there are 6 categories. Goal, 60 out.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive.
Spread.
He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Coach suggestions.
This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
There are 7 subcategories. Coach suggestions. RPO. Inside zone. AHP. AHP. Conchets. AHP. Seattle.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Lincoln. Got the back over the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. Touch pass on the run. Finding open areas. There he goes. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to over 18 plays. You have cover 4 drop. Cover 4 press.
Yeah, hold on, boy. He trying to throw.
And it's crazy because that was the younger brother. I mean, I don't know if he's older or younger, but that's the Boozer brother. One of the Boozer, your guard. He tried to throw the ball. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, facts. Yeah. But if they hold the ball, the clock, they got 8 seconds to count some more to get across half court. What is it, 8 seconds? Yeah, it was. Oh man. Yeah, they played this, yo. Yeah, I'm thinking like, why didn't they hold the ball? I think the star boost, the taller boost, the power forward, he had the ball. He threw it to the dude under the basket. The under basket threw it to the other boost. I'm like, bro, why y'all keep passing the ball? Y'all got the ball. It's in y'all favor. It's in y'all. Yeah, just hold it. Yeah.
And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play.
That is so hard. That sucks to lose like that, because you basically, all you got to do is shoot the free throws, get fouled and shoot the free throws. That's all you got to do. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, bro, there's no way they didn't hold the ball. I'm like, bro, you don't have to jump past it and 2 people tipped it, and then a dude hit a 3. I was like, yo, that is so demoralizing to lose like that.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
The one who hit it?
Lanes to run through. Nice job.
The one who hit the 3.
That run altogether.
He's gotten so on his feet.
He hit that with comedy. He shot from deep too. He shot that with.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride.
That was crazy.
Will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to
half court. That was like a little, like what? Jeez. I told it. It was like a little pitch up above half court. I ain't gonna lie. Is he a prospect? Like,
he got 6 on that play.
In the NBA, like, yeah, is he the best on the team, on his team? Like, I don't know. Indian. Oh, he was a high school last year?
He was looking for
I didn't know that.
but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Wow, that was an amazing shot, man. It took like a regular jump shot.
A little bit backed up to start this drive.
Oh, he was missing all game. You watched it from Soccer Center? I didn't even know it was on.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire.
I didn't even know it was on, to be
And the
honest.
Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Amazing.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last sack got them behind the 6. It's 2nd and long here. Firing to the right, complete. Still running at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period.
That was a crazy game, man. To lose like that, it's like you beat yourself, man, at that point. Like, at least get the free throws. You missed the free throws, okay. Yeah, they beat this up. Get foul, yeah. It was like 10 seconds, I think, 10.
Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Yeah.
To the air, it's Lincoln.
It's unfortunate.
Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like,
I'm not even knowing what's going on with the females either. The women, I don't know what they got. I seen Syracuse doing that. I don't know.
This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guys.
Oh, the women's?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Yeah, they're amazing. These women, man, they dominate.
Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sidelines to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, giving up yards. This is a
they
really
dominating.
good job by the defense.
They was undefeated a few years ago, wasn't they?
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The RPO, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this moment.
Yeah.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, Dylan.
UKHB, shock, ULG, empty, flood, empty, white, empty, NFK.
Yeah.
The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the tight end.
I want to really go see Graham. What's up, everybody? See everybody. I haven't been there in a long time.
Second down.
You know?
Got him downfield.
Yeah. Once I come,
before he takes it into the red zone, they'll mark it at the 18.
I can't wait. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Slug go.
Yeah, man. I'm coming this summer. I'm actually going to South Carolina for her birthday, though.
Red zone, looking for a man. Here comes the heat. He'll get rid of it.
Nah, she's from Atlanta.
Connection to the right.
But we're going to South Carolina for Myrtle Beach for her birthday. That should be fun. But we're going to LA for my birthday. We both got her birthday's early June, my birthday's late June.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now.
Yeah, I'm coming for my birthday. We're going to her, but her house for her birthday. I'm into Myrtle Beach for her birthday.
Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Ole Miss. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big.
You about to relax now.
On that when Kevin let us know when it goes final.
Yeah.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do.
It's hard labor.
Build the lead.
Not the yard.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Notification, your friend JDOLRMID is now online.
Caught in the backfield, it's Humphrey. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense is very lucky to keep possession on that. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The screen, and watch out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Hokies have taken it inside the 20. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Flying down the left side. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
So you're saying there's a chance. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and goal. Using his feet.
Coach, entering paused screen. You have 9 options. Coach,
it's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
His coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Real.
Back to throw. It's Lincoln. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Entering cover 3 Sky 0. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Recent, there are 6 categories. You have 9 options. 0 blitz is selected. Nickel blitz, LB blitz, Michael blitz, edge, cover 3 Scott 0 blitz.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistake.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Spread.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
IXIDSGREN is now online.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Reads it, fires complete. Got enough space. Touchdown, Hokies. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
AHB Florida, AHB Midlaw.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Back to pass, it's Lincoln. He's going to fire deep. He's got it down the left. Finds a seam. Past the 10. Slippery slide.
Inside zone, shallow, inside, shallow, inside zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Level 5 coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the grab. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Returning left is selected. Return left.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes. This is a gamble. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Empty and shallow cross.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
4 verticals, sprints, 4 vertical, plate, fib, empty, ins, a, 4, red option, puzzle, red option, HD, empty, HD angle.
Still deep in their own territory, 2nd and 6 from the 15. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Lincoln. Using his feet to buy time. On the move, he fires. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Entering play clock.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. You can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Load block, cover 2, a hold fire, cover 3, a hold fireman.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Spread.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is work. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Notification, your friend RUGAREALLY_74 is now online.
Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
There are 3 categories.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
They'll run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. With jet sweep pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And it's like the defense knew on 3rd and goal. They're not attacking the middle. They're going to go to the outside. They run the touch pass, and they fly after it, fly upfield, make the tackle, and now it's decision time. 4th and goal. What you going to do, offense?
Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man,
he knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Notification.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
COLY66 is now online.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So they were handed a golden opportunity. Drive covers 25 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Wild and balanced. You have 3 options. Blast is selected.
One more play to pad the stats.
Notification. Your friend LILMOATL is
Direct
now
snap.
online.
It's played. Oh, they're after him. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business.
Network connection quality during this game. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Notification. Your friend LILPOPPEY is now online. Entering screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Node clear stat. Entering box scores. Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech. Rushing. Player name D-Link. Receiving. Receiving total yards 237. Receiving total yards to Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech. Rushing. Passing. Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Top stories is selected. UDocs score is selected. Enter, yes. Entering home screen Dynasty is selected. Notification, your friend SEDR2016 is now online. Down. Dynasty is select. X. Dynasty, home you have. Load, accept, invite. Entering selected dynasty. The Shoe, Dynasty, Online Save, Zoom McCullough, Georgia Tech. Entering, Weekly Advanced Summaries. Entering, My School Update. Entering Dynasty. View Docs Score, and, Yes. Entering Home Screen, Dynasty is selected. You have 4.